Today we are going to be doing a demo review of Magnojez versus Vitality. If you want a little bit of a spoiler, they absolutely dominated Vitality. It was unbelievable. So we're going to go into this game a little bit blind to just observe and see what was going on, how we can become a better player, and how this dynasty of Vitality might be able to fall, because they've been struggling on Nuke quite a bit recently. There's some cracks forming. Maybe they're not so invincible like we thought. Okay, so they're going to start with a little bit of a ramp setup here. So the whole point is this guy is going to take the long range fight to just spot and then fall back. And then they're going to run into here to Magnojez. So no action here early. It looks like they just go out A. Vitality avoids the dual Berettas. And it looks like they're going to find a lot of success on this pistol. He's going to wait. He's not going to go too early. He's going to wait for his teammates to get into position. Mostly waiting for this main player to get there. Plus the other Heaven guy to pop up here so that they can have a good attempt at this retake. But not much you can do, honestly. Yeah. I'm a little surprised that he actually went in first and they didn't have the USP player slide in before him, honestly. Get into the next round here. And it looks like actually they're going to force buy here. That's interesting. They only got 2 kills, but they elect to still force buy. I'm a little bit surprised at this decision making. So he's going to smoke door. Nade outside. Oh, that tickled him. That tickled him. And while this doesn't look like a ton of damage on each of these players, this is actually super important because Mezzi being on 86, Zaibu being on 89, now it makes it that some of these guns are going to have a more one-shot potential. The 5.7 is going to one-shot at longer range. The CZ is. The MP9 is, so the MP9 is probably not going to one-shot still, but you get the point. It makes them very soft. So while that nade looks like it could have been way better, it's still very, very effective. And his teammate actually gives him another HE grenade, so he has even more opportunity here. And this is some really good stuff, like that you only see at high level CS, where they do these like little jump spots. You don't really see that at lower elo, so it's definitely something you guys can implement into your playstyle. Oh, a little bait, and that bait's gonna pay off big time because Apex is not gonna be surprised. Let's see. How much HP did Apex have? I think he might have taken some early... Yeah, it's only 3 damage from the HE. That's not too much, honestly. It looks like maybe he took a deagle from Famas. No, wait. So that early HE damage actually might have been the difference here. I don't think the 5.7 one-shots at this range, does it? My gut is telling me that on 100 health, this would do like 99 damage to him. So that 3 HP of a nade might have changed the whole course of this round. Oh, no. Never mind. Ignore what I said. The dude hit him in the chest 2 times before he took him out. I'm trolling. I'm absolutely trolling. Absolutely trolling. Unlucky. Yeah, but so far he's floating like a lot. Like he's running around. This is kind of like a force buy round, so you can get a little bit more loose. But he's all over the place. He started outside, main. He smoked off door. He went down vents. Went back up through ramp, fought under health, went back down to B, is now in vents. Like he's being very, very active with his positioning, which honestly, if you want to find success against some of the best teams, you've got to be able to be active and float around, because if you just play very standard, if you freeze up, you're going to be in a very difficult situation. Wow, Vitality takes so long on this. Wow, they just take too long. They lost the round, didn't they? Guys, look at the discipline, though. So many players would want to just go up here. So many players would just want to get in the action. I gotta help. But Boom Bitch actually gets the bomb planter down that was planning initially. And then Siren gets taken out. That's actually really unfortunate that Rops gets him in the back like that. Dude, just guts a steal here. Balls a steal. Not guts. Balls a steal here. Wow. Wow, what a play. The art of doing nothing. Sometimes that's all you have to do is just let go of your keyboard. A lot of people would just want to spring up there and get into the fight. Oh, that early nade. I thought he was disrespecting them. Wow. Wow, what are they doing? Oh my goodness. Dude, he's too good though. That's 3 kills instant like that. And like, if you guys watch the other demo review of Vitality that we did, they've been struggling on T side very much. When we watched them play, they were down 11-1 against Na'Vi on T side. So definitely check that video out to see what they did on CT side to adjust. But yeah, they're really struggling. They're not in a good shape here. They really are not in good shape on Nuke T side. Yeah, so again, just being active. I don't like that he's by himself. It is a 5v2, so you have a little bit of like ability to throw a few guys away, but you really don't want to be playing solo, so that's mostly why he's spotting for info here. You have some freedom, you have some flexibility, I guess. Nah, he's just taking it easy, just spotting every once in a while, doing his thing. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Even gets himself a little upgrade there. Yeah, nice and easy. I mean, these early rounds, they come in spurts. Like, his kills are coming in spurts, right? So... not bad. It's just so tough because when like if you play a team like Vitality and you can't shut down this early aggression, this just like hardcore swinging, it's so difficult because then they know that they can just get away with anything on you. So the fact that he can just be solid, kill both the guys swinging and react to the guy on top of him is really good sign for a team like this early on in the game, because you kind of shock the better team. You're like, dude, you're going to have to try hard to win this game. You're not just going to be able to roll us over. You're not just going to be able to hold W. Like, you're actually going to have to think. You're actually going to have to slow it down. You're going to have to throw strats in there. So it's incredible. It's always a good feeling. Always a good feeling. Okay, so he's just throwing this nade. And if I were him, like in spawn, he needs to be sitting there and just checking the UD. Dude, oh my goodness. As you can see, he's the only dude actually throwing any sort of util that's effective right now. Everyone else has 0 enemies flashed and 0 HE damage or molly damage. That's crazy. It looks like his gameplay is very spot heavy. Like he's wanting to get information a lot. He really is wanting to get lots of information here. He's just bouncing around. Yeah, it looks like he kind of has like a mixture of like Donk and Kaisuke aim. Like he's very snappy, very fast. But I wouldn't say that he fits into the playstyle of either of those two players. He's obviously his own dude, his own person. He's very float heavy though. He's superstar on this map. He's just floating around. Probably a very tough player to deal with, honestly. Yeah, nothing really happens here. Just another easy round for him. I mean, you'll take those. You really will take those. So he's dropping his utility. That means he's going to do an aggressive play here. If he's getting rid of all of his utility, that means he's going to do something very forward up here into yard. I assume he's going to go to Africa. Yeah. That way, if he dies, he doesn't give the other team a lot of utility, right? Like, so you take this early risk, you take this aggression. You don't want to deliver them an AK and smoke or, you know, molly or something. So it's really smart. Also, you can see Vitality got shocked by losing that second round. Like, they really did. They have not had a round yet where they have a full buy. It's like Tech 9s, Galils, like just bad stuff. Blocks, obviously. Nice. Oh, he's so snappy. Dude, look how he manages these angles. He manages the angles so well. It's incredible. Okay. Always moving, always moving. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Perfect preempt. Like, you can't get better preempt than that. So that molly right there that he threw is actually to put out the smoke wall that comes out. You'll see high-level teams do that. And you're like, oh, no, he messed up. No, he didn't mess it. It's when the smokes come in, bang, instantly puts it out. It's pretty sick. Pretty good touch right there. Again, you're just showing the other team, like, you can't just do stuff off the bat. You're going to have to slow things down a little bit. You're going to have to adjust what you're doing. He's even going to try to block the smoke just to see if he can get a gap with it. He wasn't fast enough with it. If he had been thinking quicker, he could have. Vitality does throw this wall that kind of extends out. This is not a mistake. They didn't miss it. It's so that when teams break it open, there's 2 smokes here. Very high-level stuff. So he's going to elect just to break the outside of it, though, to negate all that. Dang, bro. This was his game. This was his game. Wow, that's insane that he gets a kill there. And a spam. Come on, man. Come on, dude. And at the end of the day, Vitality are humans, right? Like, they are humans just like the rest of us. So it might be shocking that Bet Boom beats them, but they're humans, man. They're humans. They're just really good at Counter-Strike. They're humans that are very, very good at this video game. Oh, is he on block this time? Nah, he doesn't get there in time. So he saves his HE grenade this time. Very important. He's probably going to get some good damage with that. Yep. He does tickle these guys very well. So, really good damage with that HE. Oh, and another one. Come on. Bang. Okay, 10. You think like some of these would hit him harder, but it's just not. But I mean, all the damage adds up, obviously. Loses a spam battle a little bit. Almost gets naded. That was a sick idea from Mezzy. On 2 HP now. Where does he go? He picks up a molly here. Rotates to heaven. They're going to stack 3A. I assume that they have somebody down on B site. Yeah, okay. So Flamus is down on B site. I mean, it's just a heavy A stack. Holy cow. Oh, he's going crazy outside. He's playing super aggressive for low HP. But this is a really good information angle. He's not always going to get the kill on somebody here, but this is going to give him so much info. If the T's are going back into main to hit A, if they're crossing red to go down secret, this is just such a good information angle. This is an op angle, honestly. Like, it really is. It's good in the mid round. It's not good when somebody could go top main, though, because they can see you and just kill you from the side. It kind of sucks. Yeah, he's kind of trapping himself in spawn here, though. With 20 seconds, I think they kind of just assume Vitality's going to save, and Vitality is saving. So as long as he just doesn't go too crazy, they've won this round. Okay, early molly for the outside smokes. Yeah, I'm surprised he's still throwing it because Vitality is not even attempting to throw those smoke walls. They're throwing a completely different one. That's why also, hey, by the way, I always tell people when I do coaching on CoJoMo.gg, check it out in the description of this video. When you're crossing outside of this wall, you need to throw an outside flash out here. And you might be like, well, why, Coach? We're not going through it. We're not popping through the smokes. Yeah, exactly. You want to harass these guys so they think you are, so that they're blind. When they blow it open, if you catch a good timing, it's so hard for them to get any impact. You see, Vitality's constantly trying to blow them open. Or flash outside while Bad Boom blows them open. Yeah, he's just so sharp with his aim. Like, it really is incredible. It's very linear, very, like, snappy. It's very cool to see. Yeah, cool. And his teammates actually are doing a really incredible job as well. We look at the scoreboard here. Like, he's 10-1, but Flamus is putting in some great work. 11-4. You know, Zorte's doing pretty decent with the op, getting some good impact kills. And he doesn't do too much on low HP. A lot of players do too much on low HP. They're on 20 health, and then they want to just run and fight the last guy alive. Nah, guys, chill. You're on 20 health. If you're in like a 4v1, sometimes it's best just to let your teammates get into really high power spots and you kind of just chill so that you continue to build your eco up. Kojo, how do I get the op up more? How do I get rifles up? How do I build my economy? It's by staying alive and winning rounds. Those two are going to build your economy every single time. Every time, man. It's that easy. He's a very jump spot heavy player, though. He loves these jump spots. He really does. And in Pro CS, it's very good because it just makes you harder to hit. You can always jiggle angles, but jump spotting is just so good. Middle click throw. Okay, cool. Bad nade. Honestly, bad nade. You see, it's just the name of the game at high level CS. You just harass these outside smokes over and over and over and over again. Just harass them, dude. Blow them open. Make it the T's uncomfortable. Make it so they can't come out. You have to. And this is forced Vitality into an A-pop. And honestly, like, Magnojez doesn't have to do anything, dude. Like, his teammates are actually locking down A-side as well. Like, all around the team is just playing really well. Not just Magno. There's their HE pile. That's very handy. That's awesome. He's holding it in case they rush. Doesn't come out, so he decides not to throw it. Outside wall again. So he's going to start harassing. He's breaking up in the left one for their opera. This is not random. This is a set play that they practice. So Zorte and Garage here is going to call for it. Bang. It actually blows open in the middle here. So then he knows exactly. He doesn't have to move his crosshair. He doesn't have to do anything. It's consistent every single time they do it. He might do it again for him. Yep, there it is. He's going to do it again for him. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bang. Is he going to do it a third time? Nah, they decide that's about it. Kind of call PS. Oh, wait. There it is. A third time. Bang. Now, they're a little bit off, but you can see, like, it's very consistent for the most part. Fourth nade. It is so important. You just got to harass these smokes outside. You see how important it is. If you know the T's aren't getting down, if you stop that your life is so easy on CT side. Your life is so easy. It's a little awkward rotation, but he eventually gets in here. And it's a nightmare to get out of hut. Like, I feel for Vitality, man. It's so tough to get out of hut. There's so many angles you can die from. Heaven, top silo, top hut, you know, rafters, floor. Obviously, you have utility to help with that, but hut is just such a hard area hard choke point to get out of. Feels impossible at times. It really does. Feels impossible. Yeah, I'd say like right now, Vitality are not very good at T-side nuke. They're struggling so much. There's another wall. So Vitality, look at that. Look at how complex this is, though. This is crazy to see. So Vitality knows that BetBoom are just using every one of their HEs on these outside smokes. So what is Vitality's solution? To throw one wall right here and then throw another wall literally right behind it. That is crazy. Dude, that's actually so sick. You don't see this except for like tier 1 CS, really. That's insane. Sheesh, man. And like this is the type of stuff why like players can be good puggers, but until they're in a team environment, you don't know how they're going to play because it's a totally different game in team CS and high level CS. It's a totally different game. You got to be ready for crazy stuff like this. I'm surprised how open he is when he smokes off door. I feel like he could get caught out very easily with that. I think it's just so tough to kill this guy. Like, he's just so quick with it. He's so quick with it. So he's just covering the right side and his teammate's going to be holding the other side. Pretty standard, pretty simple. But yeah, he's not like forcing anything. He's 13-1. He's not hungry to keep stat padding or anything. He's like a lurky, like do his job type of player, it seems. Like he'll get up in your face, but he's rotationally very active. He's in very surprising spots that the T's are not ready for. Oh, he's going to early blow this open. Yeah, in case somebody was sprinting across. So he thinks that... And what a read, because that's exactly what they were trying to do. It prevents Zaiwu from getting down. And now Zaiwu actually has completely second thoughts about doing this. And now they're going to go in front of it, which is a cool little play, honestly. They probably should have been doing this sooner. And then that's going to make Magno actually react into A site here. What does he do here? I feel like... Okay, he smokes off door. This is not the most comfy round, honestly. They're still in a 4v3, though, which is crazy. It looks like Rops actually gets down vents. Wow, yeah, what a good timing there for Rops. They definitely don't expect that. But they know they could get down from outside, so it's not like the craziest info in the world, I guess. Yeah, he should connect with Flamus here and clear lobby. I think he's letting Flamus do most of the heavy lifting, though. There he is. So he's going to just clear out back lobby. That's the only thing that's left. Flamus cleared out everything else, so he knows that doesn't really need to worry about AC. Like, he's going to look at it, but it's more just in case Rops is like lurking on T roof. So that is like a very passive lurk position. And the second, like also one thing these players look for, the second they see like a name tag like Rops in the feed, even if there was like 4 dudes alive on Vitality, they're not concerned about a lurker anymore because they know that's obviously Rops' position, his role on the team. So that's important to notice as well. It's like no doubt in your mind at that point. Just a good shot from Mezzi too. That's the angle advantage right there. Just a much more favorable angle for Mezzi in that situation. So let's go ahead and get into the second half of this. BetBoom did struggle a little bit more in the second half, but honestly they were overall still dominant in this game. But let's see what we got cooking here. Let's see what happened. A little bit of a main drop. Okay. Flash over top into yard, jump across, see what's up here. CT fighting up top, and we're going to get taken out from the bottom guy. Nope. Jumping around, going crazy, making himself a really hard target to hit. Lots of chaos here. Lots of chaos. Vitality doesn't know what's going on. BetBoom doesn't know what's going on. Just so much chaos. Oh, bro. Bro. Dude, when it rains, it pours, man. When it rains, it pours. That is just insane, dude. That's honestly just insane. Flamus wasn't even going to be able to trade, by the way. Like, they were just all in. This is a all-in moment right here. Holy, yeah. I want to show you from Mezzy's POV. This poor guy, man. Sometimes it's just like this. Sometimes it'd be like this. Wild, man. It's a really good game. Ooh, are they gonna go aggressive outside? So like, he's kind of throwing caution in the wind here. Like, he's all by himself with the Galil. You won't see like too many teams risking it by themselves like this because you're just kind of delivering them a free Galil if things go south, right? I think it's also just the confidence at this point. You're on T side. You don't want to respect your opponents too much. You just got to mentally get into it and just like make stuff happen, right? Like, you got to be better. Yeah, he's not going to be ready for that. Good little double peek from them. And then Rops even falls up with a nade. That was honestly a really good setup from Vitality, knowing that Betboom might disrespect outside and go crazy down secret. So yeah, it looks like the Vitality end up picking up the round too. So you can see here the star power. They're gonna give Magnojez the AK so that he can make some magic happen. You see this treatment a lot with Donk, other high quality, high tier players, and that's the same nade that Magno is throwing. I think Vitality just do a better job of avoiding it. Because that's the same exact nade he was throwing outside. Because it's honestly brutal that he's already down to 58 health. That's devastating. Honestly devastating. And he's still dueling. He's still looking for fights up here. So you see his initial thought. As soon as that flash goes in, he knows somebody is going to be peeking him from somewhere. I see at the lowest elo, like really low level, someone will see that flash come in, they'll turn, and they'll put their crosshair back where the flash came from. Guys, in this situation, use some nuance. Understand that if that team flash is coming in, somebody's going to be peeking from garage, from secret, from credit card, from main even. Someone's going to be peeking from a different position. Dang, they're making out over here. Flames and Siren were making out over here. Actually, Flames has enough and takes him out. Yeah, I'm just too linear. It's tough. Again, you see how hard it is to come out of hut. It is so difficult to come out of hut. It's just a million places the CTs could be. It's such a hard choke point. Your teammates block your vision. It's a nightmare, man. It really is a nightmare. So they're going to be on full save here. Nothing much is going to happen. He's kind of going to go crazy. He gets some early top main position, but they're just going to burn utility. You see across the board, they're kind of just passively holding their positions, just making Vitality eat some nades, spend as much money as possible. This is a game of the small details. Yeah, you see Vitality's actually doing an excellent job of not wasting their money either. Like, if door's not open, you don't need to throw much. So here they are going to throw 2 HEs, which that's a win. 3 HEs, that's a win for Betboom. Okay. Takes them out though, but at least they're not dying to like Flames MP9, for example. So they'll take that. And speaking of his MP9, holy cow, he got whooped. Crazy shots from Flames there. Yeah, this is a perfect moment, guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and head over to my Twitch. Every single day, we're going to be reviewing one of these matches. Let me know down below what player you want to see me review next. That is really clean nade. So I need to steal that from him here. I actually need to steal this. I'm going to use this in my plugs. If there is any nades you should learn from this demo, it's right here. Fast top hut molly, right? So that's going to molly top hut. Bang. You see that? Force out that guy. And then instantly he's going to slide over to this side of the silo and aim right there and left click jump there. There's going to be back sight flashes that land like right here. Not blinding his teammates. See? Teammates not blind, fighting. And then anybody heaven is going to completely eat those, or, in other positions as well. Some really good detail, honestly. This Arcade burning to a crisp. How's he alive? That bomb plant's huge though. Nice, good kill as well. Oh, dude, he's such a low-key player. Like he'll get a kill, reposition, get a kill, reposition. Like he is super active with his movement. Yeah, he is super active. And I love that. That's my favorite type of player. That's constantly bouncing around, going somewhere different. Flash off red. Awesome. Doesn't see anything. He's going to jump on the invisible ledge. No, he just jumps up on the blue side. Which is interesting because you'll see a lot of pros jump up here on this invisible part. Bang. To peek outside. Pretty common. Pretty common. Flash and Vitality's just not doing as good of a job of harassing these outside walls. Like you can see, Betboom's able to get down secret. And their superstar is able to actually get his footing in here. And Vitality really did struggle with that. Bang, Apex spots him. So Magnojez is going to throw a molly. Apex decides to respect the molly, though. Okay. His clearing is just so good, man. That's always impresses me with these players. You can really like try to understand what they're visualizing. It's awesome. Phase setup. So yeah, Flame's going crazy here, being a little insane. But the whole point is Mezzi's right here to punish whoever swings off of that information. So pretty sick. Yeah, at this point, like a timeout is great. Like you've been rolling the whole game. The CTs are getting some momentum. Honestly, I would like to see a timeout around right here. Like 3 rounds in a row that the CTs get. Call a timeout, reset the momentum, and work your way back into the game. Why is he getting an AK no head armor? Do they think... because maybe they think the CTs have all AKs? Huh. Yeah, maybe, I guess. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be ready for Apex this time. So again, flash over so that if they blow up in the smokes, you're not as pressured. Oh yeah, he's ready for Apex. You can see here. Dead. Wow, he's instantly dead. Yeah, and Vitality's not playing very tethered together. Like they're honestly playing 1-1-1-1 in some of these rounds. Which somebody has to play by themselves, right? But they can usually get away with it because they have such star power. Like Rob's Insanity, like just so good. Zaiwu obviously insane. Flames mechanically gifted. And Mezzi's just an anchor. You gotta take out Zaiwu, easy as that. Teammate gets the information secret and it's an easy round now. Easy round, he doesn't even have to do anything. Easy. Alright, so he's going to come out here and throw an outside wall for the team. Is he just throwing one of the smokes or two? Just one, so it's going to be the front smoke that lands right here, I believe, or top mini. Top main. Yeah, top main. So a bit of a drip smoke. This helps with an outside take, like outside wrap. You can see, though, it's like, it's good, but just by itself, it's not going to do much because Zaiwu can just post here. Still an easy kill for him. It's just like, it doesn't do a lot, honestly, by itself. I mean, that was pretty selfless too. Like he tried to bait out the shot and give the teammates some kills. So that's what I'm honestly really impressed with. Like, yes, he's popping off, he's going crazy, but he's not overheating, he's not over peaking. Like when you see Donk drop a crazy stat line on these teams, a lot of times in like a 4v1, he's still running at him. He's still just going crazy. Like this guy really is just like getting his frags, doing his job, and not overheating too much. Yeah, that's very unfortunate that Zaiwu is still able to pick up Zorte. Like, Zaiwu just opts so passively on Nuke that it's hard to break through again. We did that review of him, and he really didn't move much. Like, he sat under heaven in one of those positions pretty much the whole round. Oh, the timing is so crazy here. Dude. The timing is so crazy. Bang, 1 kill dead. And then what's he do? He repositions. He's so good at this. I love this type of play. I love this, man. You just catch off so many surprising kills. Again, another reposition. A little smaller one this time, but love it. So good. Dang, dude. Magnojez is insane. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. That was really cool to see them take out Vitality. There's some cracks forming. They're not flawless. They're not perfect. Teams can definitely beat them. So hopefully BetBoom gives some other squads, other teams some inspiration. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.